What's up, y'all? What's up, fam? What's up, YouTube? Welcome to the Ragsdale channel, man. I'm gonna try to give y'all this story time part 4. What's up, TikTok? Everybody on here, y'all enjoy this. I'm just sharing a little piece of my life. Everybody on TikTok, if y'all want to know the first 3 parts of my story, go to subscribe on YouTube, The Ragsdale's channel. Subscribe, please go subscribe, share the material. Y'all share it with the young people, share it with the young men, because our young men need to hear this. But check it out. I believe on our last episode on my story time with Harold Jean, YouTubers, I stopped at my old lady's mama, my ex-wife's mother, came to my apartment. Y'all, she looked me up and down like I was a sandwich. You know what I'm saying? And I was right. About, 6'2", 180 pounds. I hit them weights. I was in good shape. I had my stuff together. So she was looking at something. She was looking at something good. Hey, let me pat myself on the back. But anyway, she started talking and everything. And she started telling me, that she don't let her daughter do this and she don't let her daughter do that. Yo, I learned that whole thing was a lesson, because even though she was mean, she knew her daughter better than I did. And when a mother is very strict, she know how nasty she is. So therefore, she know her daughter got those same attributes. But see, I had to learn the hard way. Y'all fellas better listen. This good girl stuff, now it's just an undercover SLUT. Oh, sorry, TikTok. But that's all that is. Just because she quiet don't mean she ain't wild. All right? But anyway, okay, I told y'all, I started saying, hey, don't come around me unless you bring in first place track. She ran the 100 and 200. Ran like a Clydesdale, like a thoroughbred, could run. So at the same time, I'm running with all my homeboys, and I'm meeting different women. I'm meeting everybody and remember, I'm saying this is my wife. So after Dion got with her boyfriend and they had their little fist fight or whatever, and I done took her. So I don't know which, man, I had so much going on because I was getting my rap career going. I was in the studio a lot. I was doing the music. And then, y'all, I was still, on the weekends, I was going on tour with this Oklahoma choir where they took the coolest little musicians and they took the coolest singers from the churches and they made one choir. Big ups. It was my classmate, Jean Brown's mama, Miss Brown. She had a band choir that she put together. And we would go everywhere. So I got all this going on. I went on. What's up, TikTok, everybody? And I went on and, as I said, I got married. Y'all know that marriage thing. And remember, I've lost my mother. I didn't have no family, no nothing. You know what I'm saying? So I'm married, and then, boom, we pregnant with our first son. But y'all, at the same time, little weird things is going on. And I'm thinking, this is a good girl. This is a good girl. She wasn't in the streets. She wasn't, and I was doing everything. Because when I came along, her mother just had a boyfriend. So when I got her engagement ring, her mama really reneged on her. Her mama had gave her a car, she took it. Soon as she took the car, I said, that's okay. I took her Eagle to line over there and said, you better come pick me up from work. It's a standard. She couldn't drive a manual, but she jerked all the way. So her mama looking at, who is this young dude, barely 18, done took my daughter and bought her a car and showing her how to be a grown woman. So see, what I didn't realize is her childhood had already been taken from her. So she didn't get to go to proms and have boyfriends and get hickeys on her neck and stuff. Because her mama knew if I don't keep a tight hold on her, she gonna be out there. Well, I was the recipient. I got the opportunity to take her out of there. So everything that she wanted to do in her mama's house, y'all, she started doing. say I would go on the road, come in from the road. My little boy, I would say, boy, where you get that truck from? Howard gave it to me. My name is Harold. Howard is somebody we work with at KFC. I'm like, what is Howard doing giving my son fire trucks? That means he at my house. Because I'm asking him at my house, where this fire truck come from? And I'm already seeing, the different change in wardrobe, the different times going to work with no panties on. Just look, I'm noticing these things, but I'm trying to build a life and make a career and get myself together. I'm trying to work, and they start taking my income tax because I had to pay the school stuff back that I was forging with my mama's name. So, y'all, I was grinding. And then at the same time, I was partying. And trying to be young. At the same time, trying to be a father. Yeah, but that woman was so tough on me, man. I remember when my first son was born. I went up there to the hospital, and they said you got to have a car seat for him to have and stuff. And I didn't even know how to put the car seat together in the back seat, but I did it. I said, I'm gonna do it. I was there. I cut the cord and everything. And as soon as I signed the birth certificate, I named him, y'all, Sir Tyler DeMonte Ragsdale. And my auntie, big ups to anniversary. She gave me a Sir in a European style. We spelled the Sir C-Y-R. C-Y-R instead of S-I-R. So as we named him, her mama come in, the mother-in-law come in. We don't need this NIGG for nothing. We don't need them for nothing. This is our baby. She just took over. So all of a sudden, my son's birth certificate was changed, and his name was Romaine. Now, if I remember later on, that Romaine that name, I'm like, is it because that's her maiden last name, Manuel? I'm like, no. Why did she name my son Romaine when I've already named him? Already. So, y'all, out of all this, remember, I come from the church. My mama was holy, come from the holiness church. If I didn't know nothing else, I knew how to pray. I knew how to pray, y'all. And that's a blessing. In the name of Jesus, if you don't know how to do nothing else, learn how to talk to Jesus. Y'all hold up because I'm cooking some pork chops. I got to put one on. Y'all hold tight. I'll be right back. Y'all hear that? Yeah, that book of sizzle. But anyway, okay, life is going. It's going. I'm learning Dallas, learning the area, and I'm meeting new people. The music is taking off. I'm doing shows with major artists and getting recognition, and everything's going good. And y'all, finally, I don't know which way I want to go with this because so much stuff happened so fast. So I'm gonna do another part on it, and I'll give the part. I'm gonna give God the glory on this one. So y'all, as I said, I was doing tours and stuff, still doing the church when I wasn't doing the rap, street rap. I was doing the church, going to do tours with this choir. And so one day, finally, y'all, one day I started hurting. And everything I would eat, I would throw it up. I knew something was wrong, but y'all, at the time, I really, I cared more for my family that was growing that I had, and I didn't want them. I got so bad, I got down to like 140 pounds or less. And what I did was I stayed with Hog Dog, rest in peace, Kelly Hurl, Hog Dog, and Chris Murray. I didn't want my family to see me go down Because y'all, I didn't have no health insurance. I didn't have nothing. Around that time when I got sick, I called my old man and asked, could he help me out? Because I just needed $75 for this doctor, Dr. DeVries, to take me in and take my family and be our family physician. And at the time, I couldn't go to work because I could barely, my kidneys and stuff was hurting so bad. My back hurt so bad. And y'all, I was urinating blood. Everything was blood. Everything was blood. Everything had shut down. I called my dad. I heard his wife in the background. This is a pastor, y'all. This was a pastor. And I sat down. This was when payphones were still out. And I sat down and I told him what was going on. I said, I need a doctor. I need money. I heard her say, don't give that NIGGA nothing. I never held it against her, never brought it up to her, but I heard her say that. And I sat there, and Chris came over to me and said, Chubb, you got to get up. That's my nickname, Chubb. You got to get up. Y'all, I was so messed up, ants was eating all over my legs, and I didn't even know it. I wouldn't eat because I was just throwing it all up. I was just ganja, so whatever they call it. My eyes were yellow, everything. Like, it was the worst thing about it, y'all. But first, let me give God the glory. I don't even want to tell y'all where it came from because I don't bash the church. I'm not going to do that. But look, finally, I got so bad. I got so sick. You know, I made peace with my little family and was like, you know, I'll be in contact with you, blah, blah, blah. But I knew I wasn't really going to make it. And at the time, y'all, to be truthful, right after losing my mother, I really didn't care whether I made it. I did a whole lot of things that I'm not proud of that could have done harm to me or others. But I'm going to leave that alone. Anyway, finally, man, it got so bad where one night, and I'm going to tell y'all, once you touched by God, you can run, but you can't hide. You can't hide. That's why I tell you, if you introduce your children to God, they stay with God. God loves his own. He chastens his own too. So it got so bad. I remember, I'll never forget, I slept on all fours and I was just getting nods and power naps every so often. Hold on, let me turn my pork chop over, y'all. Ooh, that pork chop gonna be bomb, y'all. But anyway, yeah, I went home. I went over to Chris. I was in Chris Murray's room, and I was laying on the floor, and I'll never forget. I started talking to God, and I said, God, either you gotta heal me or unalive me. But I used the word that rhymed with heal. I said, I don't want to wake up to this. It's too much. And you said that you wouldn't put no more on me than I could bear. And y'all, I slept. And I believe when I woke up, I had stretched out. When I woke up, I got up with no pain. Now, oh yeah, now, I did come up with the money, right? Okay. I don't want to leave none of this out. I did come up with the money. By the time I did go to Dr. DeVries, he did the blood work. He showed me that my kidneys nor my liver was functioning proper. They was just at real low percents. And he said it was too late and there was nothing they could do. He said, take me home. Take him home. He needs to go home, meaning back to Oklahoma to unalive, to leave here. That's what the doctor told me. Yeah, glory be to God. But anyway, that next morning after I woke up, after I talked to God, that next day, I asked Chris, let's walk up the street. He said, you want to walk? I was like, yeah, I feel like walking. I got up, y'all. I went outside and felt sunshine. And I walked up the street. I walked from Kid Lane to Coy. And I walked back. And, you know, with everyone was working at KFC, because big up to Every Nelson. Every Nelson was the manager, so we all had jobs at KFC. So Chris had brought some mashed potatoes. Y'all know KFC mashed potato and gravy go fed, especially back then. I said, can I have a little of that? And I was able to digest a little mashed potatoes and gravy. And God slowly but surely started lifting me back up on my feet, y'all. But that was one scary moment. It wasn't scary because I wasn't scared, but that goes to show that you got to let God know what it is. And he let me know who he is. And why he let me know who he is, he let me know whose I was. I'm his. So when the devil come trying to attack you with anything, don't call mom. I didn't have no mama to call. And I'm the covering, so my little wife didn't know nothing about prayer. She come from that church of God. They didn't even believe in music, but listen to R&B and rap. What? So y'all, we are all unevenly yoked, but that's another story. Say, y'all tune in. I done went 16 minutes. If y'all want to hear some more about what I done went through, y'all get at me. Deuces. Peace. Y'all be blessed to the next.